Welcome back. Let's take you back to Soweto, where families still reeling after 3 members, including a toddler, died when the double-storey building they were in collapsed. 3 other people who were trapped beneath the rubble were successfully extricated and rushed to hospital. For more on the story, across live to SABC News reporter Mbalenhle Mthethwa, who's still stationed at the Soweto residence. Good afternoon again, Mbalenhle. I understand that you're joined now by a family member.
Yes, indeed. Now, you will understand that this is a very sad time for the family, and they have a lot of people coming to see them, and they are all sitting inside as they are receiving mourners. And you would know, Mfundo, the whole process and the tradition of uhlale madrasini, which I'm not sure how do we then explain it in English. However, but the family is inside and it's gathered inside to receive those mourners that are coming in, and this is why it was somewhat a bit difficult to get Mthethwa to come out and speak to us, but she is speaking on behalf of the family at the moment. Thank you so much for taking the time to speak to us, Swami. Uma nje ungasichazela ukuthi mhlambe isimo sinjani njengamanje?
Njengamanje engakusho ukuthi isimo sibi kakhulu, kodwa I think we are getting there since we are getting people who are willing to assist. So I can say ukuthi we do see indlela for now.
Okay. And now tell me, how is the family feeling? I mean, it's very sad for a family to lose one family member, and right now you've lost almost half the family. How are you feeling, and how are you holding up as the family right now?
As the family, it's a very difficult time. We are devastated. However, we are trying to hang in there. I mean, we need to be strong, but we are in so much pain. Yeah.
Tell me, what happened on that fateful day? Do you know, were you there?
When the incident occurred, I was at work, so I was not there. But the house fell on top of my family members. That's what happened. And then some of them, they were deceased, and there were 3 who survived. Yes, and then the 3, they went to the hospital, but 2 is discharged now. The other one is still left at the hospital currently. Yes.
And what kind of help are you looking for from, or you're saying that there's some help that's been given to you as the family? What kind of help is this?
They've been assisting with food, and some they have been talking about preparations, but we're just still talking, you know. Yeah. So, however, we still do seek help. Any help that can be offered will be we will appreciate. Yes, at this point.
Thank you so much, Zintle. Please do not go away. That is Mthethwa speaking on behalf of the family, talking about the fact that, you know, she was at work, and it's obviously a very sad situation for the family. But what she's stressing is that they need all the help that they can get. And I'm joined by the MMC for Economic Development. Very sad time for the family. MMC Nomoya Mnisi, thank you for taking the time to speak to us. A very sad moment for the family. Very sad. I mean, losing one person is sad, but losing almost the entire family is even worse. What kind of assistance are you able to assist with?
Good afternoon to you and the viewers at home. Yes, indeed. As the city of Joburg, we want to send our heartfelt condolences to the family of Mthethwa. And most importantly is to also state that, you know, this is an area that I grew up in. My mom's house is just up the road. So as the city of Joburg, we'll be providing assistance in terms of the graveyards through the Speaker's office and the ward councillor. And we also have a unit, or rather a department, which is Joburg Market entity, which also assists with the vegetables and some dry food packs that we have already delivered to the family. But also we have other partners that we are working with, some foundations who have made commitment that they are going to carry the entire, you know, funeral. And they've also declared to the family, as we went in earlier on with the executive mayor.
It must have been a very sad moment. I know the executive mayor is also not here, but what message did he convey when you were all together there with the family?
Firstly, it was a message of condolences, but most importantly was that because, as indicated, we have partners that we are working with, especially in times like this, we will be relocating the family because we know the reason why the Gogo had to move into that illegal structure. It was because in 2023 there was flooding in this area. So then she decided to move into this structure that we see behind. So already the MMC for Human Settlement did come into the area, I think 2 times this year. He was here to assess. There's an area just up the road which was identified, and a proper, cutting off stands will be done there. So we are looking not only to assist this family, but all South African citizens who are occupying this area, they are going to be moved. But also to note that most people who were allocated here when this area, Snake Park, Doronko, Tulani, was established, most of them, they were relocated to Tshepisong because the area was declared as a dolomite, and various other environmental issues which were noted at that time.
So how do we then ensure that people don't come back?
So it's something that we still need to work on, because if you look around, you will see that there are no permanent structures, brick and mortar, but you see it's shacks. So most people were moved here. So it's just people who will just come and try their luck and put a shack, and they see that no by-law enforcement is done, and they continue staying. And we know our law that says if a person occupies a space and then within 48 hours you don't remove them, then they should continue, or rather you should provide, alternative accommodation. So that's what we are carrying now. And as a resident of this area, we also know that majority of people who are residing here, it's non-South African citizens. So we are going to be working hand in glove with the Home Affairs in ensuring that when we roll out the program of relocating these people who are South Africans, and we also verify if it's eligible people to receive houses from the Department of Human Settlement in the city of Joburg.
There you have it, the MMC for Economic Development, Nomoya Mnisi, speaking here as a resident and someone who doesn't stay very far away from here, who has also come to convey her condolences to the family that has lost multiple family members. And you would have heard that this was not the first time that people had been relocated from this area. This time we hope that people will not come back, as it has been stated that the land is dolomatic and that people should not be occupying these spaces. For now, it's back to you in studio.
All right, Mbalenhle, thank you very much for that reportage, and most certainly heartening to hear that the housing issue will now officially be addressed, where people will not be occupying land such as this one, albeit after a very tragic incident with the loss of 3 lives there.